First of all, thank you so much for all the feedback that I got from all of you. One of the problem in my video was the audio quality and background noises were coming a lot. I tried to correct this in this video and I hope the audio is clear and is audible. So this series of episodes which we are having related to corporate goosebumps, it stresses on the problems which we face and which we like to discuss, and it's like not like that always it's our fault or that fault, but it's just a discussion of experiences which we say, which we discuss in all around, and it doesn't have any intention to say what is right, what is good. It is just the thoughts and the thought processes which we have, which I try to discuss with you all, because in the end discussion, or rather brainstorming, is the ideal thing. So in this episode I thought of discussing about certain different thing. What can be the topic of this discussion? So first of all, what I thought about is, what is the main problem? I had a discussion yesterday with one of my friend, and one thing which I realized is one of the problem which we generally face and which brings to us a lot of dilemma is one thing. So he asked me a very apt question in the flow of conversation. He asked me a question regarding how important is to you character in leadership, or rather character in the way you play in corporate. So I told him, I quoted Jim Collins, which a lot of you may have read, Good to Great. There's a very good line said by Jim Collins in Good to Great, which says that for every company which is sustainable as a great company, one thing which was in the background was level 5 leadership. If you drill down to that concept of level 5 leadership, is one thing which is in the center of that level 5 leadership concept is character. But how do we define character? It's a very open-ended thing. It's just that you need to understand what you want to portray. There's a matrix in which you need to understand where you need to keep yourself in that position. Are you a person who is really staunch on character, on moral values, on the way you operate? It's not only affects your corporate life, it affects, it's a conjunction between your personal life and also your professional life. So one of the things which is very important, and which I heard from one of our very acclaimed academicians, who said to me, like, and I asked it long back ago, he said a very important thing: skill sets and competence, they change every day. Skill sets change every day, but what is very important is your moral values and your characters, how you define yourself, how you pitch yourself. There's a very important thing which he said, that you may be good at your work, you may be damn good at your work, but when anybody asks you, if the first question which comes in his or her mind is, he's an asshole, that is a perception which really is not appreciable. For short term you may be very successful, you may get your things done, but in a long run, if you see, this actually decays it. It has a direct correlation with trust. A character is which develops the trust. And in this, I always say, in this VUCA world where everything is changing every day, one thing which should be intact in you is your perseverance, your character, which upholds the way you work. It matters a lot, and to all of us who try to understand how you do it, nothing is right, nothing is wrong. It's just that how you want to portray it, and that is a very important yardstick in determining your success for a long time. So in a nutshell, I would love to tell you, there are lots and lots of things where you think what you should do or not. One thing which you should be is, one of the very important thing is how you portray yourself, how your character is being portrayed both in your corporate life, which will give you the trust. And it is very important in this world to gain trust, rather than showing your competence and showing a skill set in a different way. If you can have a firm character and perseverance, that will really be helpful. So this is a short episode of Detox, Corporate Goosebumps, and showing the importance how character is. We will come back. Please share your feedback and let me know on new topics you want to discuss and what stuffs you want to discuss, and I would love to help you. Please give feedback of the video. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend. Enjoy, keep smiling, and keep blogging. Thank you so much.